No. Not worth it. What's up guys, DSec2 here. Welcome to my 30-day, technically 28-day creatine video. And should you do it if you're fat, like me? No, you shouldn't. Not the way that I did it, at least. So for the past 28 days, I pretty much ate, I was still in a deficit of somewhat, but I wasn't in like a crazy deficit. I was trying to hover around 500 calories a day of deficit, sometimes less, sometimes more. And did it work? Did it not work? I think it was okay. I don't want to go and say full blown it did not work, but I don't know. It was something. So these are the supplements that I was taking on here. We had Muscle Tech whey protein, chocolate flavored, and normally I would pair this with pure water or unsweetened almond milk, and I would do a scoop or 2 scoops depending on that. So this was my source of whey protein that I was taking on there. And there's glutamine, there's BCAA'S in here as well. So BCAA'S in this one, we had glutamine pure, just pure glutamine. We were taking that before and post gym for that. So we're just pretty much trying to recover our muscles as much as we can. And then we were taking BCAA'S by Evolution Nutrition. And again, all these brands are probably not like the top tier brands that you would want to be taking all this stuff for, but you know, I'm on a budget. I can't be, you know, and this is something you can just grab over the shelf. I'm pretty sure there's specific stuff. So like there's this, the glutamine, and then this is the creatine I was taking. It's just the 6-star creatine. And I was taking a scoop before a workout for this as well. Post workout before as well. So I would be normally in a sauna and I'd have a scoop of this in my growler. This one right here, about 64 fluid ounces, and I would drink the whole thing while in the sauna. So those were the 4 supplements that we were pretty much taking, and then, you know, some multivitamins and just things like that. But those are the supplements that we were taking for this month. And the type of exercise that I was doing was 50 reps. So very lightweight, just trying to pump as much blood into the muscle, and just doing 50 reps. So back, when it came to back, we had, you know, pull down laterals 50 times, you know, rows 50 times. If it's biceps, 50 bicep curls, 50 tricep pull downs, everything, bench press 50, all super lightweight stuff. So those were the exercises that I was doing. 50 reps, cardio here and there. I was doing table rock, which is about a 1.5 mile hike, about 2 or 3 times a week. We did a big hike one of the days. So I was still including a good amount of cardio in there, a lot of cycling just to build up the legs. And yeah, overall, very tough workouts. I was pretty much sore all of this month. I had 1 or 2, trying to think, I know for sure I had 1 day off this whole month of the gym or any kind of active activity. If I was doing like a massive hike, like the one that I did, which I have not released the video yet for, but you'll see it was about a 15, 16 mile hike. I didn't go to the gym that day. So those kinds of days where I'm like just fully outside doing something very active and cardio related, I wasn't going to the gym, but that was I think once or twice. There was 1 day of pure no workout at all. So, and that was like the other, like last Saturday, so a couple days ago. But we did 4 cycles of these workouts. We started on Wednesday, today is Wednesday, so we had 7 days of pure, you know, 4 times of pure cycles of the workout. So what did that get us to? Well, here's the pre. So here is what I looked like when I first started this, and I did these this video that you see right there is 28 days ago, and for the results there, we were 252.1 pounds. We had 118 pounds of water, 118.2, and it'll be on the screen as well. We had 43.9 pounds of dry lean mass, and we had 90.1 pounds of body fat mass. We were at 35.8% body fat, and our body mass index was 35.2. So that's what I looked like before I started all this. And yeah, I was fat. Compared to with now, with the results that I just took this morning, both of the results that, and you can see my body, how it looks now, I don't really notice a difference. I feel a difference, like my biceps are a lot more firmer and things like that. I feel a difference in my legs as well. But these are both pretty much 12 hours, no water, no food. That's how I do these in-body scans, and that is post-bathroom as well. So I will go to the bathroom before I go, and that is for the one that we did pre and the one that we did post. So here's what we look post, and here are the results. So we are at 254.5 pounds, so we went up about 2.4 pounds over the month. We are at 123 pounds total body water, so that's about 4.8 pounds up from that. Our dry lean mass went up to 45.6 pounds, so that's about 2.7, I believe, 1.7 pounds of dry lean mass. And our body fat mass went down to 85.8, which is about 4.3 or something like that. Math in my head is not the best. So, and that's the before and after of what it looked like. So that is the reason why I said no in the beginning of this video. If you are fat and you have 30 days to lose weight or to look better or whatever the case is, what should you do? You have 30 days before you're going on a vacation. You have 30 days before any kind of certain thing that you're doing, right? What should you do? I don't think you should do this. Did it make me stronger? I think it did. My goal at the end of this was to be able to do 4 pull-ups. I was able to do 2 before this, and I hope I have a video of that in this video. I don't know. I used to be able to do 2 pull-ups. Now I can do 3, even though my weight went up. So that, kind of shows that strength is there, even though I wasn't even working strength. I was doing high rep stuff. If I did the same thing and I was doing, 8 to 12 reps, like standard stuff, I'm pretty sure I would have seen a more significant difference, but I just wanted to pump as much blood as I can in the muscles as I was doing this, and help my conditioning, since I am, doing some 5Ks and just things like that. So should you do creatine and all that kind of stuff when you're big like me? I don't think you should. I don't think it's something that will really change. It's just gonna make you heavier. And if you are on a weight loss regimen, you'll get like disheartened, and you'll get like you'll lose focus on the thing. I know I had a couple of times where like, man, like I'm eating good and all that kind of stuff, but my body weight is just like, it's just staying there, right? It's not changing, right? And I've been doing this whole weight loss thing for about 10 months now, or like 8 months or something, since October-ish. And I would always see the scale go down and down and down, and it's something that you can physically see something working. Even though I know it's working, I've had, all the numbers that were supposed to go up went up, which was like, water and muscle, but my body fat went down. So like, obviously it made a difference, and I'm not taking those numbers in heart. Again, I did the same thing with carnivore. I do this every month on my weekly updates, but it's at least showing results in the right direction. Is it exactly 4.1 pounds of water? Who knows, whatever the numbers were. It's not exactly those numbers. Like, I'm not exactly at those numbers, but it does show that, hey, water went up, fat went down, things like that. Like, if it at least went down a pound, hey, that's a result that it went down in the right direction. So overall, like I said, I would not recommend it, but I am gonna do another competition, challenge, test. I like to call them tests because I like to kind of test out how everything works. I am gonna do a new one. For the next 28 days, so pretty much the same thing as this, I am pretty much doing the David Goggins routine. Not the workouts like he did. I will have a video of that coming out here soon, of me doing a full-blown David Goggins day. But we're gonna go like the Goggins direction. We're gonna do extreme cut, extreme deficit, and we're starting today pretty much. So we will see what happens with that, and pretty much it's gonna be the comparison. Should you like bulk or do more traditional and using supplements to, look better? Not even necessarily to lose weight, just to look better. You have 28 days if you're fat. You wanna look better in 28 days. Should you do what I just did, or should you do what I'm about to do? So that's gonna be the next thing. I'm excited for this new one. I'm excited and like nervous because it's gonna be really, really tough, but it's gonna be fun for sure. I'm actually really intrigued to see what is gonna entail from this. But creatine and all that kind of stuff, 30 days, it helped. I think it's good for, you know, people that are wanting to retain muscle while they're losing weight. I think it's a good supplement. I'll probably get back on it once I do this 30 days that I'm about to do. So when I'm done with this, then I'll probably go back on it but just like cut it in half or something and go from there. So we'll see what happens. But before and after, I haven't looked at the footage to see how the after looks, but just looking at myself and all that, doing the weekly videos, I haven't really noticed a difference really at all. So I'm hoping that even when I get back down to like the 239, when I was there about a month and a half ago, I was 239. And if I get to that point, it'll be interesting to see the before and after at that point, just because I did put on a little bit more muscle from before. So we'll see what happens. But other than that, thank you guys so much for joining in on this episode of Should You Do Creatine If You're a Fat Man Like Me? If you guys liked it, hit the like button down below. Stop calling me. If you guys didn't like it, I don't know. If you guys want to see more, hit the subscribe button down below. And yeah, you guys have a wonderful, beautiful day. D62 waits out.